Planning a trip to Ontario with kids? Here are places you should avoid. As you map out your family adventure, it's crucial to know which spots might not be suitable for your little ones. Whether it's due to adult-oriented themes, lack of kid-friendly facilities, or just plain old safety concerns, some places just don't make the cut for a family outing. But don't worry, we've done the legwork for you. Buckle up as we navigate through Ontario's less child-friendly territories. Let's start the countdown with number 10. At number 10, we have the Distillery District. This historic heart of Toronto, brimming with Victorian-era factories converted into hip bars and chic boutiques, might sound like an urban explorer's dream. However, when it comes to family-friendly travel, it presents a different story. The district, known for its eclectic mix of artisanal distilleries and trendy eateries, has a distinctly adult-oriented vibe. The cobblestone streets echo more with the clink of cocktail glasses and less with the laughter of children. The art galleries and high-end boutiques, while fascinating for adults, might not hold the same charm for the younger ones. The absence of parks or play areas only adds to the reasons why this might not be the best place for a family trip. So, if you're traveling with kids and looking for a place that caters to their interests, the Distillery District might not be your best bet. On to number 9. Number 9 on the list is the Financial District. Now imagine this. A sea of suits, ties, and briefcases, all moving at a pace that makes Formula One cars seem slow. Yes, that's the Financial District for you. The constant hustle, the ceaseless bustle, and the never-ending phone calls might be thrilling for adults. But for your little ones, it's quite a different story. The Financial District is where business happens, where deals are made, and where the economy thrives. But it's also a place where children can easily get overwhelmed. The towering skyscrapers, the crowded sidewalks, and the constant noise can be a sensory overload for the young ones. It's not exactly a place where kids can run around and enjoy themselves, so while the Financial District might be a fascinating place for adults to explore, it's not the most kid-friendly zone in Ontario. Let's leave the fast-paced world of finance to the grown-ups, shall we? Moving on to number 8. Next up at number 8, we have Casino Rama. Now, casinos might spell out a night of fun for adults, but for kids, it's a different story altogether. Casinos like Casino Rama are bustling with flashy lights, loud noises, and crowds of people. This environment can easily overwhelm children, not to mention the absence of play areas or kid-friendly activities. Moreover, casinos are filled with elements that aren't quite suitable for the young ones. Think about it. Would you want your child to be exposed to gambling at such an early age? Probably not. It's a place where the focus is on luck and chance, concepts that might be a bit too complex for kids to grasp. Casinos also tend to be smoky, a definite no-no for children's sensitive lungs. And let's not forget, the late-night hours aren't exactly conducive to their early bedtimes. So while Casino Rama might be a great escape for adults, it's best to leave the kids at home. Now let's head to number 7. At number 7 we have the Haunted Walk of Toronto. This tour is a thrilling and chilling journey through the city's most haunted spots, a delight for fans of the supernatural. But before you pack up your little ones and head out, let's consider the spook factor. The Haunted Walk of Toronto is known for its eerie tales and ghostly encounters, potentially making it a little too frightening for younger children. From the chilling stories of unsettled spirits, to the hair-raising suspense of what might be lurking in the shadows, this walk is not for the faint-hearted. The tour guides, cloaked in 19th century attire, do an excellent job of bringing the city's past to life, or should we say, afterlife. While the walk is a thrilling experience for adults and older kids, the paranormal narratives and overall spooky atmosphere may be too intense for our younger travelers. Next, number 6. Number 6 on our list is King Street Nightclubs. This bustling street is the heart of Ontario's nightlife, a vibrant display of lights, music, and late-night revelry. However, it's not the most child-friendly environment. Nightclubs, by their nature, are adult-oriented venues. They are designed for loud music, dancing, and socializing into the early hours of the morning. For children, the intense sensory overload can be overwhelming, not to mention the potential exposure to adult themes and behaviors. Plus, the late-night schedule of these establishments is far from compatible with a child's bedtime routine. It's also worth noting that many clubs have age restrictions, making it impossible for younger travelers to enter. So, if you're planning a family trip to Ontario, you might want to skip the King Street nightclubs. They are a fantastic place for adults to let loose, but they are far from ideal for a family vacation. Let's move on to our top 5. At number 5 we have the Yorkville Shopping District. Known for its high-end brands and luxury boutiques, Yorkville is a paradise for fashion enthusiasts. But for parents traveling with kids, the district may present more of a nightmare than a dream. The allure of the district's posh shops and designer labels is lost on little ones, who might be more interested in a playground than Prada. Not to mention, the sheer volume of people, traffic, and city noise can be overwhelming for kids, leading to tantrums and meltdowns. Definitely not part of any parent's vacation plan. Additionally, Yorkville's exclusivity doesn't exactly scream kid-friendly. The district's upscale dining options are more suited to romantic dates or business lunches rather than meals with messy toddlers or picky eaters. So, while the adults might appreciate the district's luxe offerings, it's safe to say that Yorkville is not the most enjoyable or appropriate destination for a family outing. And now number 4. Number 4 on the list is the Red Light District. Known for its vibrant nightlife and adult-oriented establishments, the Red Light District is a place that certainly holds an allure for those seeking a more risque experience. However, this area, with its explicit content and adult themes, is not a suitable environment for children. The district is rife with activities and sights that are inappropriate for younger eyes and ears. From the colorful language that fills the air, to the provocative displays in shop windows, there's plenty here that can make a parent blush, let alone a child. Furthermore, the very nature of this district encourages a late-night culture, often teeming with revelers into the wee hours. This is a far cry from the family-friendly parks, museums, and attractions you'd typically consider for a day out with the kids. Let's move on to our top 3. At number 3, we have the Bovine Sex Club. Now don't let your mind wander into the gutter with the name. This place is actually a legendary rock and roll venue and bar in Toronto. It's been around since the late 80s, hosting live music and themed parties for the city's night owls. But why is it on our list of places to avoid when traveling with kids in Ontario? Well, it's simple. This is an adult playground. The atmosphere is loud, the music is heavy, the crowd is boisterous, and the drinks are flowing. It's a place for adults to let loose and enjoy the evening, not a setting for children. Even if your kids are older, the loud music and late hours are likely to be overwhelming. And let's not forget, it's a bar. There's a reason why these places have age restrictions. And now our runner-up. Runner-up on our list is the Rebel Nightclub. An adult playground, Rebel is a hub for late-night shenanigans. It's a place where the music thumps louder than your heartbeat, and the neon lights dance until the wee hours of the morning. The atmosphere, while exhilarating for adults, is simply not suitable for young children. The club is known for its high-energy music events, often featuring DJs spinning electronic, house, and hip-hop tunes that can leave your ears ringing. The crowd can be lively, and at times rowdy, not the ideal environment for impressionable young minds. Furthermore, the nightclub is filled with adult beverages, and the air is often thick with a cocktail of scents that kids might find overwhelming. It's no place for bedtime stories or lullabies. In a nutshell, while Rebel Nightclub may be the go-to for your night out, it's definitely not a family-friendly destination. And finally, the number 1 place to avoid when traveling with kids in Ontario. And the number 1 place to avoid is the House of Lancaster Strip Club. This locale, steeped in adult entertainment, is certainly not the ideal spot for a family-friendly vacation. The House of Lancaster, known for its risque performances and late-night allure, caters to a decidedly mature crowd. It's a world where shadows play tricks on the eyes, and the atmosphere is thick with an edgy, provocative energy. Here, the nights are long and the neon lights cast a glow that's far removed from the innocent twinkling of a children's fairy tale. In this environment, the air is heavy with mystery, and the conversations are peppered with innuendo far beyond the comprehension and comfort of young ears. It's a place where the intrigue of nightlife takes center stage, leaving no room for the light-hearted whimsy of a child's world. So when it comes to a family trip to Ontario, the House of Lancaster Strip Club is best left off the itinerary. There you have it, the top 10 places to avoid when traveling with kids in Ontario. In conclusion, while Ontario is a wonderful place to visit, there are certain places that are not suitable for children. From the eerie haunted walk of Toronto to the bustling King Street nightclubs and the notorious House of Lancaster Strip Club, these 10 locations are best avoided when traveling with youngsters. It's crucial to keep their safety and enjoyment in mind. Remember, it's always best to research and plan ahead to ensure a fun and safe trip for the whole family. Safe travels.